coach was talking about kind of the problem with in the last two games has been some guys have been quiet and then some guys have kind of lightened up and then other guys have had so kind of imbalance. Your line has obviously been very consistent and brings a lot of energy to the team. What do you do as a player, as a leader on the team, kind of to get those guys that might be a little bit quiet going?
Yeah, I think you got to just, to some extent control what you can control, and that's your own work ethic and own process. But having good dialogue with other guys. I mean, everyone's trying their best out there, but obviously some guys have been quieter than others throughout the series, and that's just the more passengers you have throughout the series, the tougher it's going to be, and especially as playoffs go on. So it's on us to try and collectively get all the lines firing, all cylinders tonight, all the deep pairings. We need this game. Obviously, we need everyone in playoffs, but this one's that much more important with how things have gone. So we've had a good 2 days. Nice to get away from the rink. I think that's huge for guys, sort of reset a little bit, get away from the game, and then come back yesterday and have a good meeting, good skate, and sort of reset a little bit for the whole group has been huge.
And how does coach handle that as far as not necessarily calling guys out, but more so of just getting you guys all on the same page as you were?
Yeah, I think those meetings are super important to play within our structure and what gives us success, and sort of reinforcing that, hey, these things are working really well. Let's keep doing this. Maybe try and focus on improving in these areas. I think if we do these things, we're going to get more offensive zone time, more scoring chances, make it more difficult on them. So then collectively, everyone has the same message, and everyone's aware of what we need to do as a team. A line, every line has a different identity that we need to follow, and that communication is really open and allowing guys the messages to give them the most success, personal, and then through the line and the team.
Is there a different mental preparation for a game like this when you're trying to all get on the same page?
I think every game in playoffs, we try and prepare the same. You don't want to put too much pressure on yourselves. I mean, we know what's at stake. Every game's that much more important as the series goes on. But the message in our room is just continue to have belief. A lot of things we're doing the right way, and we just have to clean up some minor mistakes, clean up some finishing on the other side of it, and we feel as though if we do that, we're going to have the result we want, despite the last two games not necessarily going our way result-wise. But there's always things you can learn throughout the series, adjustments you can make to try and get yourself to where you're more comfortable as a unit.